Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Palace, From the Tudors to the Windsors, 500 Years of British History at Hampton Court, by Gareth Russell. Read by John Telfer.
With the end of each generation, the lives that submerged here were absorbed again. With each death, the air of the place had thickened. Elizabeth Bowen, Bowen's Court, 1942. Introduction. As it has done for centuries, Hampton Court Palace draws thousands of visitors every year. As far back as the reign of Elizabeth I, staff were supplementing their income by offering tours to visitors, and the fascination shows no signs of dwindling. I began this account of Hampton Court during the lockdowns of 2020, and as soon as it was possible to do so, I returned to visiting it in 2021 and 2022. In writing about Hampton Court and the different people who lived there or visited in the decades between 1495 and 2016, I fell a little in love with this extraordinary place. There were so many important and interesting moments at Hampton Court that it would be unfeasible to include them all without producing a book hefty enough to perform double duty as a doorstopper. Some, however, could not be excluded. Having previously written a biography of Henry VIII's fifth wife, Queen Catherine Howard, whose downfall began at Hampton Court in 1541, I wanted to avoid repeating too much of what I had already covered. However, Catherine's tragedy is so inextricably linked to the history and mythology of Hampton Court that it would have been absurd to leave it out. Where the relevant sections in that biography, Young and Damned and Fair, look closely at the actions of the accused and the accusers, this book's chapter on 1541 shifts the focus to explore how those 2 weeks appeared to the palace's other residents, those outside the scandal, such as Lady Margaret Douglas, who tried to piece together what was happening as the arrests and rumours multiplied. The aesthetics and construction of Hampton Court play an important part in
Sample complete. Ready to continue?